Part 2.
Cool.
Job board, pieces of paper on it.
So,
An adventurers guild, or was.
I'm gonna walk up to
you
that
look
first.
into the town. Yeah.
As we're eyeballing everything, as we're walking in, I'll walk towards that board as we see what else is here.
You look out and there's what looks to be some sort of like stand, like shop of some kind. There's definitely a tavern. There's a bunkhouse, and there's like a couple other like residential houses. Some hay is stacked up. You see there's a couple horses out there. And yeah, it's pretty quiet. There's light, but it's all coming from inside the buildings.
Real quick, I'm gonna eyeball to see if there's any livestock or animals that are alive or kicking or in the area.
There are 2 horses on a pasture. Extends the other side. So as you head down the road, to your right is the forest and the downhill and all that craziness and yada yada. And to the left is plains and then shrubbery and then forest. But like way out there. You'd have to trek for quite a while to go do that. As you see on your right, the forest it like starts on the edge of this cliff and continues into a valley that goes up a hill and then continues for quite a ways as just a fat forest, just a ton of trees, very huge, very thick trees. And behind that is a collective of mountain range that meets the sea from where you are.
Real quick, I'm going to fast eyeball the Adventurers Guild poster board to see if there's been any like recent posts, any information or anything like that.
Not at all. It looks like most of the nails were actually taken out as well, like in repurpose maybe.
I kind of shake
Just
the
the time when
Adventurers board.
adventurers nails are taken.
The board's fine enough. It wiggles a bit, but it doesn't like, it wouldn't be like easily toppleable or anything. But you can see that the things like the nails that were holding up several papers and stuff, probably back in the day, the holes are all there, but all the nails are gone. There's a few in there, but there's like very small scraps attached to them that are weathered and terrible.
Yeah,
Nobody's used this board in a while.
Yeah, I walk away from it and just kind of shake my head. Fucking ghost town.
There's lights coming from some of the buildings.
Adventurers Guild hasn't really come through here much often. So whoever's here is it.
So whoever's left then.
Yep.
Well, maybe they know something if they've been here that long.
Very true. Worth a shot.
I'm gonna smell the air real quick, see if anyone's cooking anything in the evening.
It does smell like there's a couple meals being made. You can't really make it out as they blend together, but you do catch like whiffs of garlic, simple ingredients.
Also going to, well, no, I wouldn't be able to check that. I'm gonna point towards one of the houses. I smell food being cooked. People who are awake, I guess.
Yeah.
I look towards Lydia, Oliver, Zavish. I point like towards that house.
I just look at you like, what, I don't feed you well enough or something?
Well, we didn't
I
eat.
wouldn't say your cooking skills are.
You did
something to write
actually
about.
earlier. You ate earlier today before you crossed the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
We had that short break.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you always get on a short rest.
Well, I'm saying that they're fucking awake. We're gonna ask questions. That's the place we need to fucking go.
Oh, not a bad idea at all.
And wouldn't hurt to get a few more fucking potatoes. I'm hungry. I don't. Well, I point at Lydia. I don't know if she
You're not
even
hungry,
eats.
you're fat.
Oliver.
Oliver
I'm
looks like he's
stomach.
skin and bones now. Oliver looks like he gave up eating.
Yeah, I look at Lydia, then Oliver. I kind of. All right, listen. You and me, we eat. So obviously we need to fucking figure that one out too. Fuck it, whatever.
I may be fey, but I do eat. Jeez.
You eat a lot too.
Yes.
I'm tiny and
Hi.
I spend a lot. I'm like a hummingbird,
High calorie burning
basically.
at a constant rate of flight.
Eat a full meal with us every day.
The engine
Yeah.
never stops.
I
yeah.
end up like packing up the portions you give me to eat along the way.
Yeah.
It's like Hobbit meals.
Yeah.
Sensu beans,
Cheats 15 times a day.
I
Ensu
gotta.
beans, dude. Hell yeah.
bro.
I love that shit. Hell yeah. I used to get the samurai snacks.
Basically,
Those are so good.
it's basically a fucking good berry. It's like.
Yeah, yeah.
I will walk
Constantly
towards.
summoning good berries in order to sustain myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. One good berry like sets you for the day. That's why
I'm good.
that's why you can't run a fucking survival campaign in D&D. Well, I do good berry. Well, that takes care of that.
What's that? Create water? Done.
There has been a solution done to that one. Most people, I've heard of DMs actually just making it to where people run the full components list and is like, do you have the components for this spell? No. Well, fuck off.
Go find it.
Well, sucks to suck because I have the. It's not a feat; it's a skill, I think. But yeah, eschew materials. Cast spells without material components.
Yeah.
Eat
Yep,
it.
yep.
I'm going to start trudging towards one of the houses with the lights on and food and all that.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
like knock. I'm just gonna kind of walk towards it and just listen in, just to see what voices are coming from it.
You don't hear anybody familiar, but you hear a lady and a man discussing the day, what they sowed and all that. Like they're like harvesters. Like they're talking about grain and shit like that.
Are there any other houses with lights on that look
Yeah.
people like they're awake?
Yeah, there's like two other houses.
I'm gonna look to Lydia, and then like look down to one of the other houses with lights on.
I give a nod and like head over to one of the doors to like listen in.
I guess I
You
would
get
like.
up close to the door, and you hear a young girl speaking to an old crotchety man.
Okay. One more house, Savish, go look at it.
Alright, go look.
It's quiet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It just sounds quiet, lights are out and everything.
No, the light is like there's a candle in there for sure, but it's quiet.
I'm gonna look in the window.
You look in the window and you see a man who is in his bed and he is reading a book.
That's fine.
We'd have Oliver with us.
Yep.
I guess like would he go check the fourth house?
Oh, there's just 3 houses.
Oh, it's 3. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh,
So we were just told to check. So Revere just told us to check the house, right?
Yeah.
Don't knock nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave my house and walk like kind of towards the middle or towards a little meeting point in the road.
Yeah, in the middle of the like there's literally
Where,
a road
yeah,
that
like-
goes down the center of it, yeah.
Walk towards Lydia. What do you got?
Seems to be a young girl and an old man.
Old man.
Mm-hmm. Not the one we know.
Old men seem to gravitate to each other. I know something.
Well, he would have had to pass through here in order to get to Isona's Rest, so maybe
Oh, it
he passed
literally
through.
is Isona's. Like, this is Isona's Rest. Just to make that clear.
He'll be on guard if he's got a little girl in there.
Actually,
He'll be.
It's fucking funny she said that, because at this moment you would realize this ain't no fucking kingdom. What the hell?
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, what happened to the actual whole kingdom that was there in my time?
As soon as you say he's heading to Isona's Rest, I just kind of look around like, this is Isona's Rest.
Oh. This is a mere few houses. Isona's Rest was a kingdom. Castle, king, all the works, you know?
Kind of lean out to the road and kind of wave at Zavish like,
I run up.
we're gonna
Nothing
try.
worth a damn. It's an old man reading a book.
It wasn't oblong.
No.
All right.
But the fact that he was reading a book was my first clue.
Okay. First off,
No,
don't like the
Oblong's
attitude.
not literate.
He lied.
And?
Okay, smart ass. The fact that he was reading a book is pretty fucking obvious. All right, dick. I'm gonna look towards the door. We try this, the old man's gonna be on guard with that. If he's got a little girl in there, he's gonna be on guard. If it's his granddaughter, child, whatever the fuck, so just... Lydia,
So why don't we just talk to the old man reading a book?
well, I'm saying,
He's not an old man reading a book. He's just a dude, like a man,
Oh.
just a man.
Oh, he's old enough then.
Nice and easy. He'll probably accept the talk from a fae better than Zavish.
Yeah.
One accepts talk that's not from Zavish.
Whatever.
He's like, whatever, dog.
Take a step back. Fine.
I'd like you to point out a time
She's a fae.
when you taking the lead in talking actually went well.
Always. Every single
Not,
time.
like, not once.
Every one of them. Don't worry about it.
From our bickering outside, like, is the conversation still going on inside?
Yeah,
They
you even
hear
hear
us. You
laughter
think they
now.
hear anything? Someone might hear us. Say, I don't imagine
hear-
they hear much other talking in this part of the
Yeah,
woods.
you hear laughter from inside, and the conversation just continuing. Abel, roll perception. Lydia, roll perception.
Thank God. 5. I'm not saying it,
Yeah.
but I haven't got a nat 1 yet. I just got a 2.
17.
That has to be the fucking old man.
With the child?
Yeah, the same dude.
Oh, did I not look that? I didn't look hard enough. And then be like, on second thought, is that not Oblong in the house with the child?
I'm gonna creep towards the door, put my ear towards it.
Doesn't sound like him at all.
What are you talking about?
And look, the windows.
Doesn't look like him at all. In fact, it's not even an old man. That's an elf.
Whoa,
So,
bro! Ooh, elf. I'm gonna turn towards Oliver like,
He doesn't know shit.
He's an elf, not a racist.
Gosh, you assume I know every elf just because I'm an elf?
all I know is that elves fucking hate talking to humans. They probably like talking to other elves. My,
long as they're not like
my
wizards and they
experience with
say all
elves
of
is
each
a
other.
little different because all I know is like a couple of them, and that's not a relationship that you have with all elves except mine.
Right.
The little girl is the little girl an elf too?
Not from what he saw, no.
Wait, is Captain Rana an elf as well?
Yes.
So if I will say I will be an asshole on this one, and if Abel actually went up to Oliver and asked, "Hey, can you go talk to him? You know, don't like humans. Like, we don't like humans, but one that clearly likes you. Maybe you can do the same thing with him."
Oh, hell yeah.
Lydia,
Complete demeanor change. I'm like,
Damn.
Lydia
Yeah.
at this point still thinking this is just an adventurers guild and not the Isona's Rest. She remembers it's like, well, we probably need to get going if we're not going to talk to anyone here.
let's get some information real quick.
Then knock.
Just passing through. I go ahead and give it the old 2 knock and take 2 steps back.
You hear scuffling and immediate whispers.
Excuse us.
Soon the door opens a crack, and a little girl, not a little girl, but she's like 16, 17 probably, peeks her head. You can see her eyes. Yes?
Evening, ma'am.
Evening.
We were passing through a few adventures on the trail, and we were looking for Isona's Rest.
You found it. What can I do for you?
Do I hear her say this?
She's whispering through the door, maybe.
Hmm.
I'm kind of stumped at the whole "this is Isona's Rest" thing. I'm just like, okay, can we chit chat with your father person inside?
This is actually my town now. You're speaking with the
Oh.
magistrate now.
You're the magistrate.
She straightens her hair up and kind of gets it out of her face. She's like, yes.
Well, then she should have all the answers we need. Like about a nearby resident. Lives in a
Maybe don't.
cave.
Maybe don't bring that up.
The old an old man maybe passing through. We have an accomplice friend who may be a local in this area. We met him in town not very long ago. He is the person that he just mentioned might be here. An oblong old man, blind traveler.
The old man opens the door. Oh, there you are. Oh, yes, I know these fellows. I met them in Isona.
Now he looks like the old man.
Disguise.
Yeah, I know I have an idea of what's going on at least.
I'm gonna
Yeah, go ahead.
fly up next to you.
Give me 2
Zavish.
seconds, guys. I'm sorry.
Say Zavish or
No
me?
problem.
You're good.
You flying up to Zavish or me?
To you.
Okay.
After telling Zavis to shut up about the vampire.
I'm just glaring at, not glaring at the old man, but now I'm just kind of fixed on him because we obviously just saw an elf dude, younger, chit-chatting with this girl, and now is a fucking old man. Now I'm calculating this through my brain, just like, this motherfucker.
I mean, if you tell me about it, I mean, my best suggestion is going to be that I use alter self.
I was gonna say, Fae using magic to change their appearance seems fairly common.
Yeah.
Not to mention, most anyone that can use magic can use that spell.
Mhm.
Most anyone. There's a few who can't. It's not a hard one.
So I'll wait till he gets back.
Okay.
Okay. Lady said you fly up.
Did you tell me that you thought this was Isona's Rest?
This is Isona's Rest.
No, I mean, I was like asking Redbeard if he had said like that he thought this was Isona's Rest.
I was kind of going off of... See, I'm going off of your perception on how Isona is about the kingdom, how it looks just like the fucking place, like a larger version of what we just left. So I was going off of how you talked about Isona, and I'm kind of on the same page as, okay, yeah, this is probably just like a small little hamlet, and we're passing through. But just as soon as they said, oh yeah, this is Isona's Rest, I'm kind of taken aback, like, okay, that doesn't sound right, but whatever. But I'm
gonna fly up and be like, you say this is Isona's Rest?
Indeed I do.
That cannot be right. Isona's Rest was a kingdom.
Oh, this place was named after an ancient kingdom, indeed, yes.
Where?
And this place takes residence over the kingdom, where it used to be, correct?
Is the kingdom still intact? Do you know?
He shakes his head. And he says this place was named after the kingdom, but it is not where it once was. It was deep in the forest.
I'm gonna turn my body.
I was confused as to why this was called Isona's Rest. Near that old kingdom was my home. It was strange to hear this was it.
Would Isona's Rest be that way? And I point towards where we saw the glowing roots forest area.
Yeah, he nods.
Fuck.
And my suspicions were correct.
Oh, that's great.
May we come in?
Have another... Oh, yeah.
The girl is like, she like shakes her head and looks at the looks at the old man, and he looks around. He says, yes, come inside, come inside.
Well, we don't want to intrude, obviously. I'm looking at the magistrate, just like, we don't want to intrude, but we just had a few questions.
If he says it's fine, come in.
Yes, ma'am. Kind of look at Lydia and Zavish like...
As I pass the girl, I'd say thank you very much for your patience.
She nods with her eyes closed.
Thank you.
Try flirting with the magistrate.
Oliver, watch
No, she's too young.
Oliver, watch the door.
I don't go after kids.
Oh, I could say something.
I'm gonna find...
Oh, fuck you.
The old man turns to you and he motions to like close the door, like come into the fucking house, like come here.
We hustle inside, kind of close the door behind us, have Oliver watch the door. We had a few questions regarding the I kind of look at the girl before I say anything about the person that we met in town who lives close by. We had a few more questions about that. I'm looking at
the girl. The girl is already, the girl's already looking at him, like kind of with a glare.
But I assume that you know about this person, yes?
You hear a youthful sigh come from the old man. Like his voice changes. It's about time we had some real help,
Do we
I guess.
all hear that, or just...
Oh, hell yeah. Everybody noticed that shit. He says it's about time we had some help with this, I guess.
What the...
And He takes off his fucking face. It is a mask.
He what?
I fucking like point finger. I fucking knew it. You were never blind.
He says, I am with this fucking thing on.
You had me going, you son of a bitch. I swear to God.
You see it's an elf man.
Is your name even Oblong?
Yellow flowing locks, and he shakes his head. He says, you couldn't pronounce my name anywhere.
Fucking hell.
I mean, I probably could, but you know, whatever. It's fine.
God forbid I could.
Oliver outside. I could.
Right, there's no say in this party. We definitely could.
I take a fucking couple steps away, like me doing this, like say his fucking name. Apparently, fucking.
It says, look. Really, we don't know what's going on. We know that this master vampire has kind of stepped into some kind of role negotiating for rule. He says that he talks to him directly. I don't believe that.
Quite strange to talk directly to a god. So.
Indeed. But these are strange times. Have you not seen the forest? Something happened within the ancient town. I know it. But I dare not venture in there.
The creatures definitely did. I can
the
tell
creatures
you.
have turned.
Hmm?
So the creatures have turned. They've changed. They're aggressive now.
I'm like
They
glaring.
don't listen to reason.
I'm glaring at the
with
girl
the spirit
now.
of the forest gone, a lot can go awry.
And you say the spirit of the forest is gone.
She's been gone. Something happened to her in my time, 1,000 years ago. And you cannot simply fix something like that.
Oh,
I
indeed.
suppose the majority of this is the toll it takes when the spirit of the forest is not in said forest.
I fear that it's more than that. Something else is happening here.
There was a time wizard.
He points at you. He says, I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
There was another group of adventurers that came through here. Oliver fucking loses his goddamn mind outside.
Was what? There was who here?
I feel like he'd break
I
it,
don't-
like come in through the door and start blasting off questions about was there a
To which all
Literally
of his
just
fucking
specifically looking for Salzar.
yeah.
or
to
whatever.
all of his fucking questions would be yes. Yes, I've heard of them. Yes, they've been through here. Yes, they supposedly were trying to stop this time wizard or whatever, but I haven't seen them in a long time.
See,
The last I knew, he goes quiet.
See, they supposedly failed according to our eccentric friend here, but if they haven't passed back through here,
Of
they're
that
either
I can't be
dead
sure,
or
but I can tell you that something has happened, something terrible.
something terrible has been happening.
Indeed. We've spent a year trying to cart goods between Isona and our little town here. But the forest just cut off the supply route, and people are not willing to clean out that the stronghold. So
Well,
So that
that's why I've
stronghold,
been doing what I've been doing.
stronghold's basically that's choking you off from your lifeline, right?
Yeah. Like we get food and stuff, but we need other things. We don't have clothing. We don't have soaps. We don't have things to take care of ourselves. We have to go get that.
Hold on. Updating notes.
What we really need is metal, and it's from the mountains, and that's past the forest, and that's not happening right now. In fact, all of the miners are gone or something. Nobody's really heard from them. We assume they all died in the cataclysm, or whatever this is. He looks
A
frustrated,
second
like
cataclysm.
he really doesn't know how to like explain in words what the fuck is happening. He just used that word to like throw it out.
We know time has been causing many disruptions across the world. It could be the reason for, yes, even beyond this island.
Ugh. By the gods.
Time knows no bounds, yes? Time is not confined to one island.
Indeed it's not.
This
the girl
time
looks
wizard has
frustrated as hell.
wait a minute.
But more like she doesn't have any answers. She doesn't have any fucking clue what the fuck to do about any of this. She's just very much just sitting here letting people have a fucking conversation in her house while she wants to finish cooking her fucking food.
Is this the same 16-year-old girl that has been referenced before?
When
Certain person's child?
No. Wait.
no comment.
What?
I actually decided not to be here today.
I'm gonna not to be meta, but I'm gonna do a quick look around the room just to see whose house we're in. Because in my mind, I just saw an old man take his face off, and I'm thinking like, I bet you're not even fucking 16-year-old or a girl. So I'm gonna assess.
You see,
82-year-old man.
You see furs and such. There's 2 beds here. There's a nightstand for each. The trunks are closed. Nothing's like rummaged through or whatever. Everything looks pretty tidy. There's a little dust here and there, but it is what it is.
The furs.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for weapons. If there's anyone hiding in this fucking house, like just kind of getting to know who the owner of the house is by how they keep their house, what's in it, and all that shit. With the furs,
from what you can tell, from the fireplace to the bed across the room, because it's one room. It's fairly well kept. It looks like one person lives here, one person visits. That's what it looks like.
Right.
Aside from that, you see weapons that are not like used; they're just old.
Right.
Other than that, you don't see any like flashy gear or anything like that. This backpack is fucking huge, but other than that,
random,
whatever.
Like just a standard fucking.
Yeah, it's just a log house.
I'm gonna walk up and kind of. I see the aggravation in the girl's face. She's like, okay, these adults are basically just kind of talking around me while I'm trying to get my shit, trying to finish my fucking meal.
Yeah, kind of.
And
she also has quite a lot. I mean, you can imagine she has a lot of shit on her plate too on her day.
One of them is screaming about her maybe not dad.
We don't know that yet.
We don't. And also, none of us would know that except possibly Oliver, that he even had a child.
Oliver wouldn't even know that.
Exactly. So unless she says something about it, which I doubt she will, considering Oliver's screaming about wanting to, like, murder him.
Seeing the aggravation in her face, does she keep, like, looking like she's trying to go to the kitchen or whatever's going on?
Yeah, she keeps eyeballing the cauldron, yeah.
Ma'am, several people in my party are obviously older than we are. I know it's aggravating to me too. Is there anything I can help you with? I feel like let me help you finish supper.
I just want to eat. Can I? I'm just gonna get up. She just gets up and fucking walks over and starts spooning the fucking meal, making sure it's okay. She's like, "Are you all hungry too?"
I wouldn't say no to a meal.
Okay.
Please. Thank you for your hospitality.
I'll help. I'll help.
Thank you.
She hands you like a small stack of bowls. She only has 4.
Help her, spoon them, pass them out around the table and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Vampire. I say that abruptly to the elf guy.
He looks at you.
Vampire.
Yeah.
Would you say he's working for Nerul?
I would say something's going on between them, but I don't know that he's doing what he's supposed to be doing or what's going on. I haven't really talked to the man. I've been watching him for a while. He enters that bar every day.
Lydia glares over, would you quit saying his name?
I kind of looked. I looked at her. I was like,
This
So
ain't
it's not-
God if it must be something.
He's not helping him. Maybe he's helping him, but he's on his own. He's got his own thing going on. You said he goes there every day to the saloon.
Every day. Yeah.
So you would say there's a window of opportunity that he's not in his cave. Does he have any followers aside from the people that
Maybe tomorrow. No, they don't need to. Thank you. Sorry.
No.
What did you ask again?
Would you say that he's got any opinions or followers in that cave of his? Because I know he had some people off in the saloon, which I'm still kind of... You saw everything that went on. What the fuck happened? What's going on there? What? Yeah, fuck. Reverse. What the fuck? There was a hole in that saloon. That saloon got fucked up, and not 2 hours later, that motherfucker was fixed, and people were back in there drinking. Explain.
It looks like the kingdom knows that this happens from time to time. Dude gets frustrated with some shit and just fucking kills people, and they just cover it up. They just think he needs more flesh or some shit that day, and they just do it. It's whatever.
So the followers
It's like they're living in denial or some shit. I don't know.
The followers that learned that he was killing folks and taking all their shit. We ran into a couple of them, and they were clearly fucking peeved at that, and they were taken aback. What happened to them?
You talking about the people in the bar?
The girls. I take a moment to remember that my grapes were almost smashed. Yes. One of the girls learned that was going on. Do they just replace those girls?
No, I'm pretty sure they all survived and they still work there.
Bitches.
The hush up economy, you get what you get.
At least we know one of them's questioning it.
So we've got a window of opportunity. That vampire takes off during the day. Strange. I kind of look at Zavish. During the day. Takes off into town.
I don't know why he does it. He's an idiot. Or he knows what he's doing. One of the two. They
You
don't need
want to
sleep.
call the man who slaughtered an entire bar an idiot.
Power and being smart are two different things.
To be fair, that man totally took advantage of you. And you let it happen.
Oh, I figured. So what are you doing here? What is I point towards the elf. What is your play in all this? Are you scout for the town? You come back to report here? Do you work for her?
He turns to the girl, and the girl is already kind of eyeballing the mentioning of what's up with you? What's your thing? Blah 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 blah. She's like, oh shit. And you see this in her eyes for a second. It's kind of like a noticeable turn from her. And he puts his hand up and he says, look, before all of this happened, I used to be the king's blacksmith. The king died, and Nerul, I believe, was the cause, and I've been investigating it ever since.
And that boy king is now...
Oh, he's the king now.
Well, I know he's the king, but now
don't
he's
get it
on his
mistaken.
dime. Now he's on Nerul's like.
I think that he thinks so. But I think that vampire took advantage of a situation. Is what I really think is going on.
The vampire's been telling them that this flesh is for Nerul to try and bring back the spirit of the forest.
And instead, he's just been having a midnight snack every single day.
That son of
I don't know
bitch.
about that one. The death god is here, and it is possible to commune with the god. It is just difficult.
And
He's a
super
master.
unlikely that he would be talking to
A vampire.
that he would
yeah.
be talking to a creature that literally evades death.
Yeah, so I don't imagine
That
he'd
would
be
seem
talking to a
hella
vampire.
suspicious to a fae for sure. They'd be like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, that's why she's like.
Yeah, I didn't
"What
even
are
think
you
about that
doing
until now.
So that shitbag in the cave is just an opportunist collecting.
Oh, absolutely. He probably doesn't talk to Nerul at all. But that brings a question of, is Nerul's threat to the kingdom real?
Maybe not.
Well, the Boy King did say it's happened before where people in his kingdom were slaughtered, but that might be from the vampire.
He's
He
400
slams.
years old.
You see. No, you see in that moment the elf slams his fucking fist on the table and he says, "I was there. I saw it happen the first time, and it wasn't a rule. He turned everyone into his slave and made them slaughter each other. It was horrible."
And this vampire's just taking advantage of it?
Just picking up the
Yep.
pieces of what was left behind.
Do we know if the death god will do this again?
Of that, I cannot be sure.
A lot of shit's been kicking off here recently, especially with the war going on.
True.
Indeed, I've heard of this.
Do you think
well.
a death god would talk to an old fae that knew the god he's trying to resurrect?
We don't even.
Or
Is
He
is
that
it
his
turns
just
to you
real-
and he says, "How old are you, Barry?"
Oh god, what did we say? Like 1300 years old?
Yeah, you old.
1302 or something. To
Yeah, something like that.
1306 or something.
Or
Yeah.
1307, because it was like 603,
Yeah.
something like that. I didn't write it down. I should have wrote it down.
You up there?
He stands
am
up
About
and he's like, we might have a chance. Honestly, if we can get in there and see if he's trying to commune with Nerul, perhaps we can wait until he does try.
We have a window of opportunity during the daytime while he's in town. We
He
can help.
points to you back. He's like, "Indeed, we do."
Another thing, and I wanted to bring this up earlier. Don't know if we. No, we didn't tell you because you were an old man earlier.
Sorry.
The Mages College will be approaching this town within about now 2 days.
No, one
Oh
day.
my God.
Wait, did we rest the second time?
Yeah. No, the first time he did.
Okay, so yeah, about less than 2 days, because it's the middle of the night, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm casting that little line out there.
He goes, "Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna be interesting."
Does he take this as
How
a thank God we're saved or a fuck?
No. He's
Like,
very
dang
much
it,
like
more
a,
people.
fucking, oh my god. That's a lot of souls headed here.
Basically
If the
exactly
god-
what we thought.
If the death god is here, that would be quite the offering, would it not?
Well, he definitely is. Anytime you speak his name, I can feel it.
He nods. I can too.
He is here, although
I don't know what he's planning. He's been here for a while. But
you'll
like
have to
here, like right here. I don't know what's been happening. But
right in this spot, like where
yeah,
they're-
like damn near right here. He's in. It feels like he's like here and then
This-
gone and then here and then gone. And it's like he's
Is this
checking
where
shit
it
out.
happened? I probably wouldn't know this, but is this where it happened initially?
No,
No? Okay.
Nope.
I was going to say, is this where the
This is
spirit of the forest
literally-
was
this is
killed or
literally
captured
just a-
initially?
no. It was a podunk town founded in remembrance of the actual like city that the main town is named after now.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're saying Nayrul keeps showing up to this exact spot where this pop-up is.
Yes.
So then what significance does this spot have?
I can't tell you that.
I know
Play.
you can't.
Damn it!
I'm
That's why I'm
sorry.
trying to speculate.
I was gonna in character point something out. So hold on.
Yes,
I
okay.
got you. He says it's interesting that you asked that because it is actually. He says the adventures that passed through here before caused quite a stir over at that house. He points off to where this house that you saw off in the distance was.
Oh. What used to be there?
Out of game. Redbeard, the door.
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay. Just making sure you remember. Just goddamn.
I was
But
kind of
it's
waiting
him?
to hear a reference on that little fucking place.
I don't know what his interest is in this place, but I know that he hasn't caused whatever they did. So I think he's just curious as to what the fuck went down. Like something happened.
Plot is significant in some way, but
All I know is that house was there, and then half of it was fucking gone, and nobody lives there. So I don't know.
well, time to do some exploring, I guess.
Boy.
We could do some exploring to the house.
Yeah.
Abel would be like, it's a good idea.
You seem very interested.
Mostly, I'm fixed on sneaking. Like, I'm formulating a plan on tomorrow morning to try and sneak into this vampire cave. But we could do a little recon to a house here. That sounds, yes.
She like narrows her eyes, but it's like, okay.
And feel free to investigate. I was going to offer that you stay at the inn here. It's not much, but there are 3 rooms.
Real quick, what would
Zavish is a
Oliver...
little nervous about staying in inns after last time.
Ooh, yeah. No funny business at this one? I don't say that to you, Zavish. I say that to the man.
Yeah, no.
He puts his hands up and he's like, "Oh no! In fact, there's like nobody there." So, yeah, it's whatever.
Gotta look back to Zavish.
Make yourselves at home.
Sounds fine enough.
Watch.
If we wake up and I'm missing the other part of my arm, well,
Watch them
I
pour
want
the
the
drinks.
refund.
There's only drinks at the tavern, and not much of it, but we do have some.
Start our bar tab. Might go check out this house just real quick. In and out. Come back, have a drink. Call it till the morning.
The girl nods. She says, "I'll keep your tab up. I'll let him know."
Hey. Thank you, ma'am. And again, sorry for interrupting your night, but this cleared a whole lot of things up. Thank you.
She begins to clear the table.
Do you need help?
Before I leave, I asked the old man, so, you two, you just take care of her, or she yours?
I knew her father.
Okay.
She like drops the plates or drops the bowls into the sink a little bit, but like
Ooh.
continues washing.
Noticeable tension with the mention of the father.
When you find out he's just a deadbeat dad.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you, first off. Her father?
How?
No, yeah, let's find out he's just a deadbeat dad.
No, this is in character towards the elf. Her father?
Yeah. He used to be the magistrate of this town, back when it flourished. As a great man.
Now, if you
I've got a
say his
father.
name, Oliver will argue you to his grave.
I am kind of curious about what Oliver would be doing after just learning this is a hot spot. Like, this entire area, this town that we're in, is a hot spot of information regarding Sarlar, the group, their movements, which way they went. Like, this is heavy information area for him.
Would he be? Oh, he'd definitely be name dropping Sarlar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, here's the thing. So Sarlar gets mentioned, but it's really just another group of adventurers that went through here back in the heyday. Is really how it's referred to. Because it's only been a few years since then, but
To them, yeah.
yeah, to them it still sucks. Like everything fucking stopped after that. And it's just kind of been a forgotten thing. Like, the names are around, sure, because like it was semi-recent, but aside from that, it's not like something people fucking talk about.
Just a few
It's
more
just-
adventures that disappeared into the fucking bush.
Yep, just
it's
another
pretty
fucking
common.
another group of fucking people. Yep. But when you describe when he describes them and stuff, then yeah, you get reactions out of that for sure, because they were very unique characters. But aside from that, it's very dry for details, and I'm sadly gonna have to tell him that as well. You will get a heading out of like probably somewhere in the bar maybe of where they went, but Oliver can ask those questions when you guys get back.
Yeah, he'd want to. I know he's got a bullet list of things he needs to cover.
Absolutely. And I wanted to have this character also like convey a little bit more, but the character himself really just did a service for them in the campaign, and that was it. He didn't like talk to them or whatever. He did find out what they were going to do and who told him to, but aside from that, nothing.
So, upon learning, old man mentions the father. The girl drops the bowl, continues her business. We learn a little bit of information.
The man, yeah, a little bit. Like, the man used to be the magistrate of this town, and he kind of like ran the Adventurers Guild here, blah blah, and made sure everything was going right. And then after he died, his daughter kind of had to do it, and this dude like lived nearby and just decided to help. So he's been doing it.
Nice.
Kind of.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, I kind of see the tension, like feel the tension from after she reacted. I'm gonna.
Would she react to Jarrett name dropping?
No.
No? Okay.
Thank
I mean,
y'all.
she doesn't know who this guy is.
Yeah, she didn't meet him or anything.
Oh, then I've been thinking wrong this whole time.
Thank y'all for the hospitality.
Because, out of game, like, I remember you said before that, like, was it Sarlar that had a daughter that, like, grew up
No.
without him? Oh, it
So-
was someone else completely.
Yeah, it was Abel that had a daughter that grew up without him.
My previous
Elias.
character, Elias.
Yeah, Elias, my
Oh.
bad.
Okay, my bad. Then I
but-
got that mixed up myself.
But I wanted to clarify through story that the character died. The dad died. So
Okay.
it's not the daughter of. So that's
Mhm.
yeah.
I look to the elf. Thank you guys for your hospitality and for clearing up a bunch of this. We'll go check the
Yeah.
house. Eyeball that for you. Catch some
We will
sleep.
report back.
We will report back.
All right.
Would you want us to report back tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow's fine. I intend to sleep. It was a long day, and I actually kind of hurt my back. It seemed like stretch out. Like, God damn it.
Just kind of looking at it like, okay, motherfucker.
Keep on putting up that act, it'll be permanent.
Look towards the girl. Is she staying busy, like cleaning the same bowl, waiting for us to leave?
Not the same bowl. She's wrapping up. She's getting all of her shit together and getting her bed ready and shit. She's
Ma'am.
like not concerned with y'all at all.
Yeah.
She turns. Oh,
Ma'am, if you have anything that you need help with, we're right across the way. Thank you again.
she nods.
Great.
Thank you for being cordial. We haven't had adventurers in town for a while, but it was pleasant to have company.
Ma'am. I just, like, wheel around out the door.
You step out into the cold night air. Oliver is beside himself.
Brooding.
Just,
Thank
just,
you.
oh, these motherfuckers were right here.
Closer than I've
Who
ever
knows how
been.
long ago?
Ooh, he'll be
Just
in his
having
own...
Batman montage.
I'm about
of
to
this.
say, yeah, he'll be in his own fucking brain for a little bit, trying to figure out what the fuck.
Like, why don't you go get the inn warmed up, and we will go check out the house while you process.
Also,
Yeah,
if you
he'd
could heat
probably
the
agree to
bath,
that.
that'd be appreciated. You can use some of your chaos magic to get that done.
Furthermore, one of you is becoming roommates with someone else. I am not sharing a room.
Says the tiniest creature.
Says the only girl in the party as well.
I ain't
Fair.
sharing a room. Doesn't sleep. Takes up a shoebox. Takes up a larger shoebox.
Literally just does not sleep. Might not even need to sleep at this rate, but...
Alright, real quick. I'm gonna go pee real quick. And then...
Yeah, go.
House.
Yeah, Zavish looks right at you like, what?
She says it as more of a jest than anything. Be like, I didn't realize you were such a pervert. How dare?
How dare you?
One, you knew this beforehand. Two,
Think I'm a little small for your taste. A little small and a
Yeah.
little too old.
wouldn't be my oldest now.
I'm gonna go clip my wings off now. Have fun.
Wow. Dude.
No, I tell RJ all the time when he says stupid stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna go kill myself now. Have fun.
Every day.
It's deserved.
Uncalled for, all the way.
Ever.
But no, it's... Zavish has questionable taste.
Indeed.
Yes, I'm aware. You have the same taste. Zavish has the same taste in women that I do.
All of them.
All of them, but
Yeah.
also especially when they can, throw me across a football field. That's a wonderful
Yep.
plus.
That's what's up. I like that shit too.
Who
I like
does
tough
it?
women.
Like,
RJ
seriously,
always
who's
tells me
vanilla
to
ass
work
doesn't
out.
enjoy it?
RJ always tells me to work out so I could become the big muscle girl of my dreams. And I'm like, but that
Hey,
requires
you're the one who
work.
complains about your
Cool.
weight, my dear.
Big lady.
Let me complain, okay? This weight is what gives me the curves you like so much. You hush.
Word.
What is-
Don't you ever complain about that.
What's the... I gotta
I don't
drop the
play.
name again. Hold
I
on.
promoted.
I know you do. I can't tell if you want me to lose weight or gain weight.
Yes.
Gonna go jump off a bridge.
Be happy.
No.
Be comfortable in your own skin. Don't change yourself for no man.
I don't. I change myself for my own doubts.
Which makes me sad.
Self-improvement is always a good thing.
That's fair.
That's why I'm working out. That's why I do little workouts every day. Just little ones.
You also just want to be able to, throw me.
20 minutes of activity per day will get you results. Just saying. That and
Yeah,
weight
actually-
training, hydrate, get you some calorie intake. You're gonna have a good time. if you need a workout
Don't
regimen,
worry, with my
ask
mother
your
around,
boy.
I've definitely gotten some more calorie intake.
Hey, Redbeard, how's this workout regimen work? I blacksmith and skateboard.
Skateboard, good
Yes.
for cardio and overall calisthenics.
Half the calorie intake, not the
Forging-
workout regimen.
Basically, forearm, everything upper body, just repetition. Switch it up though, even it out, like your hammering arm, your holding arm. Then you're gonna knock out some actual, like you're gonna be fucking jacked. You're fucking set then, dog. But
Does waitressing
Doesn't
count
help,
as a
though, that
form
most
of
blacksmiths
workout?
can crush.
yeah,
It doesn't matter
it
if a
counts as
blacksmith
activity.
got a hold of your dad's
You're not sitting,
instead of that girl.
but are you
True.
are you hydrating throughout your day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
I
yeah.
drink like too much.
Well, hydrating throughout your day, good. Replacing your body's output with electrolytes and water, not just water, but electrolytes as well, good. If you're staying active, good. But if you're at home, also, huge thing, and I have to say it every time to every single friend group that I run into, cut out sodas, don't eat a meal before bed.
Yeah.
Like, how long before bed we talking?
Yeah.
Like, eat a meal at like what, 7 or 8 if you're going to bed at like midnight or 11.
Oh.
Several hours before, not like, all right, well, I'm about to go to bed, whole thing of macaroni and cheese, eat it yourself, bedtime. No.
No, I
No,
shower
that.
before all that.
I'm
I shower
not gonna
after I have
comment
my
about
meal.
my dietary habits.
Like, and also your supper, change it up a little bit to where it's not, all this shit is staying inside your body and not necessarily being burned off. It's being absorbed while you're at complete rest. So that it just kind of goes nowhere. Except into fat cells.
Yeah.
So if you change up your diet a little bit to where it's a little more healthy during the nighttime, then you're going to be it's all right. But if you're like pasta load, nap time, bad.
Yeah.
Good. And makes me sleepy.
This is true,
Sorry,
but that's
Habibi.
also cannot rely solely on the food to put you to sleep, because then it's going to turn into fat. Like greens and meat, perfect for a bedtime dinner, or chicken, greens, whatever.
I've had a lot of those.
I don't rely on the food to sleep. That's what
No.
melatonin's for.
But it
I just
helps.
don't eat.
Like me personally, slam a whole metric fuck ton of pasta. I really want to take me a fucking nap. Seems like a good supper idea. But if you do it too much, then it's going to turn into fat cells, and you're going to have a problem if you're not burning it off. So like,
If that's your goal too.
if that's your goal,
It
like
kinda
different
yeah.
bodies take different goals and different processes. So
Yep.
figure out how you
That's
want to be, and then find the regimen to that. But
I've like two cheat days a week that I don't give a fuck about, and I honestly don't have to do anything all day. I make that very clear to myself, so I get a break from shit. And then the rest of the time, I go hard.
don't
'Cause, yeah,
don't starve yourself of the things you enjoy. Don't do
No.
that. Like people who say, I'm just not going to eat anything, don't do that. Like, don't rob yourself of something sweet or whatever the fuck every now and then, because what the fuck is the point of living if you're just going to starve yourself of the fun stuff? But equal that shit out with physical activity.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say waitressing's my physical activity. I run around and like
Word.
lift heavy plates.
Hell yeah.
All right.
This shit's work. I know it is.
Your job is more physically demanding even than mine.
You stand behind a counter. Yeah, it's more physically demanding.
Yep.
Word. All right.
I'm back.
I
So,
can't wait to get a cushy job where I sit in a chair. So
Right.
wonderful.
As long as I don't work myself to death like I did in Schreiber, I'm happy.
You're not gonna work in
Oh,
a factory again.
Working behind a
Work.
desk can
Yeah,
work
it's
you
not,
to
it's not
death.
far fetched from a factory.
plan.
But I'm back. We're good. I'm
So-
peed. We're set.
So yeah, the night is set. It is dark. The light from the from the houses is not enough to light the street, but the moonlight is. Clouds
If I
like
make
half
myself
cover the moon
brighter-
from. Yeah, the
if I
clouds
make
half
myself
cover the
brighter, does
moon
it
from
work?
time to time. But if you were to light yourself up, you would match that kind of brightness when it's
I make
clear.
myself bright.
Whee!
From where we
It's
stand,
kind of uncomfortable to look at.
like after she goes bright, where we stand, can we kind of see the house from where, like, down the road?
It looks like a silhouette of a house, but yeah,
Kind of point towards,
back-
like, is that it?
it's yeah. You point, and it's past a building, and further back, and just before the edge of like the cliff face and woods starting.
Doesn't look like much.
It never does. And it still manages to almost kill us.
We'll go around back, just make sure there's nothing going on. Kind of traipse through the
Alright.
overgrowth and just kind of eyeball around behind the corner of the building.
Yeah, you walk around, you see that half of this house has been collapsed in, damn near. The second story floor is pretty fucked. But if you were to somehow get up the stairs that are destroyed, you could probably stand on a couple of those floors. The downstairs floors has 3 rooms that are intact and seem to be completely unscathed. Even like if you were to peer in through the windows of the house, which it still has, things are still in place. Like someone lived here and then left everything here perfectly, which is fucking weird. But as you continue around the house, you see that there is one door that would allow you entry, and it is the normal entrance door of the house, or the side that is destroyed has a door as well. But it is looked to be like cobblestone lined on the outside. Like it's been bricked there.
Come back around to the front. Looks fucking abandoned.
Well, that's what he said.
Case closed?
Well, no. What if there's something inside?
Oh, let's fucking check it out then. Go towards the front door.
Yes.
Kind of take a moment, just look back towards Zavish and Lydia, just wrap my hands to knock at the door. Da, 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 da. No.
Your knock echoes into the house, and no response. The sounds of the night return.
I just shocker. Take a hold of the handle, turn it, open the door.
It opens with a creak and a little bit of hard work, but you get it open. It kind of bursts once it does break free, and like snaps, and you peer into the house. Dust settles. You can see the moonlight coming in through the windows and kind of piercing through the dust. The house is very much abandoned. However, there's no like cobwebs. It's dusty for sure, but there's no like life here otherwise. Strange.
Surprising there's no life in the dead forest.
Christ.
What was that?
Eerie music.
Nice.
So you said if you could get over the stairs, you could get to the upper floor, yeah?
Yeah, I did say that.
Can I fly up?
Yes?
I do so.
You fly up, and you see that there are 2 doors upstairs that are closed. One that leads to probably something that's still intact, and one that clearly leads to the half of the house that is gone.
I go towards the door that leads to the intact part.
You go up to it.
Oh, Jesus.
My God.
What did I miss?
Ooh.
Sorry, my
What are you playing?
Bro, this is going on my fucking playlist. Ooh.
The timing. That was horrible. That scared me.
I'm just kind of like hands on my hips, just eyeballing the collapsed part.
You vaguely see light moving up there. That is me. You're like, great.
Zavish, you got anything?
where would you have me in all that? Because I
Be
went
on the
deaf
first
for a
floor.
while.
Yeah, we're first. You and I are first floor. We're just kind of meandering around.
All right, you want me to roll a perception to search the place out?
Sure.
Oh, wait. I can't open a door by myself. Shit.
Let's see. Let's give that a look real quick. Why?
I think this is gonna just keep getting worse.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But I'm digging it.
Perception,
Like,
perception,
fuck.
perception.
I'm digging it too. It's kind of fun.
Oh, wait. This is 5th edition. This goes to Spawn. Or
It's
Sorry.
not 5th edition. It's 3.5.
Or yeah, 3.5. So it's Spot or Search. The perception's not a thing, I think.
Well, which are you doing?
I guess Search, because that works off intelligence apparently.
All right.
Well, I always use Spot because I have good wisdom.
Yeah, so that would be a 16 then. Because that's actually better because I am searching for something.
You look around the house. You start opening drawers and looking through things, and you open up a curio cabinet. And inside, you find a statue. It is some sort of goddess. You don't recognize it, but she holds 3 orbs with her 3 arms.
Oh
Hate it. I hate
my
it here.
God, this is perfect. Save.
Yeah.
What on earth?
Bro.
What is this?
I love this.
Dead Space 2.
While this is happening, I'm gonna say I come back downstairs because I'm too small to open up people-sized doors.
D&D list.
I yell out to Abel. I think I have something.
No!
I just saunter in there. What you got?
There is some worship, I believe, here. I'm not sure of what. Do you?
It's getting too intense.
Andy's gone. What?
Too
the
intense.
hell?
Bro, I'm digging the shit out of whatever track this is. It's too much for what's going on. But fuck around, is this fucking terrifying?
It's fucking
Don't go in.
Save.
Epic intense horror music mix.
Shit. I look at the thing he's holding. Look at one of the doors. Kind of like just
Wait a second.
Around
roll
the-
I did not pick it up.
you
roll
didn't pick it up?
perception. Roll perception while you look at this object.
Yeah,
I've got-
I did not pick that thing up. I have learned my lesson.
That's meta.
As I come down, can I like head over to see whatever?
I
they're crowding around?
fucking put in an altar and I try to make a decent sacrifice.
Hey.
I try to make an
Yeah,
offering.
fair,
Like,
fair.
I
No,
How's a demon
I'll give him
spider?
that.
as soon as
That's
I make through the breach, I ball around the room and I lock eyes on that thing, and my roll was a 14.
Lydia, you help light up the area, and you give him a +1, giving him a 15. Abel, that's platinum. You don't know
Oh,
what the fuck
fuck.
those gems are that are in it, but those are gems too.
Is that
but they're
did you
perfect.
say a platinum item?
Statuette.
I walk over to it, bro. You know what that is?
Navish, roll Arcana.
Lydia, who doesn't know what they're looking at but knows you shouldn't touch things, is like, don't touch nothing.
Ooh, dude. Ooh, I'm reaching out to touch this fucking thing.
Oh, fuck me running. That
You know
one.
what this is?
That one? Nope.
Yeah, that one.
You don't know what that is at all.
Hearing Abel's excitement, I'm gonna come over in concern, like, please don't touch mysterious objects we don't know about.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna roll against it because I'm gonna be reaching for it. Like, oh, you know what this is? It's platinum, dog. Grab.
Oh.
I don't know.
Roll.
Can we roll against to see if I get to you first to, like, stop your hand?
If I hear
Damn, that's crazy.
Just let me know that.
Welcome back.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's a normal thing.
I got with a dex modifier, I'm like, oh hell yeah, grab dex is 8.
I just gotta do better than an 8.
Nice.
Or would I be rolling
Hold on,
against
hold on.
grabbing it
I'm
or
not touching
hearing
it,
her?
I'm not touching it. Hold on, right here.
You got
I'm
that
not
20?
touching it. I'm not touching it.
Ooh. She.
Alright.
Also,
Yeah.
do you like my dice? I got them new. They're very pretty.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
fucking awesome. I like it.
One of these days, I'm gonna get some more dice. I want more.
Yeah, these are fancy metal ones, so they make a lot of noise.
Shit.
I enjoy those as well.
That fucking nat 20. That's like, don't touch nothing. Like, ooh, shit.
Literally, like, frozen.
Yeah, like just before I touch it, like, yeah, but it's fucking platinum. That's a
I
fucking.
don't care what it is. That's clearly a deity.
Yeah, it's a fucking. Get this shit at gift shops, but this is fucking platinum. This is a fucking.
In a gift shop?
Well, I'm saying not platinum in a gift shop. I'm saying you can get the same bust made out of shit in a gift shop.
What's a
but
gift shop?
Ah,
Lydia,
Yes.
you ever take a look at the object?
Yes, I want to see what Abel is so greedily trying to grab.
pirate.
Roll. I want you to roll to remember something.
Oh no. What is that? Is that just a flat roll?
I think so, yeah.
A 14.
Better than a 10, that's all I needed. So, you you remember that there was a time where man worshipped false gods.
Mm-hmm.
But that time is long past. Even in your time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is some ancient bullshit.
Ancient bullshit you definitely shouldn't touch.
So like,
But I will also point out that it is not the best version of this you could find. Like this is
oh,
this
yeah,
is
it's
kind
covered
of
in
a
platinum and
this
jewels.
is kind of a
That ain't-
half-assed. Not that it's not the fact that it's made out of platinum that makes it less valuable or anything.
Of it.
It's the depiction itself is not exact. It's missing 2 arms.
Well, for one thing, this isn't a real god. For another thing, they even showed it wrong. It's missing arms. Is there like
Oh,
arms broken off? Can I like examine it a bit and see like have the arms been like
You can
broken off?
fucking fly into the curio cabinet actually
Nice.
and stand inside of it. Wings down, checking it out. Go ahead.
I'll like do a little circle around it, examine it.
It's fucking perfect.
There's not like a sign showing that something's been like broken off.
No, it was made this way intentionally.
Ah, so the person who made it was an idiot.
Or they specifically wanted to worship a specific god at a specific time.
If it's missing arms, what version of this god would it be?
not knowing.
The first one that was wrong.
Let's start looking around the ground and see if I can find.
Wait, what do you mean the
missing
first one that
pieces.
was wrong?
So it's the first depiction of this supposed deity, but it was incorrect.
Oh, so it's the first. So it's an actual deity, but it's the wrong depiction of it.
It's
Okay.
yeah, and it's technically a false deity. So it's not even a real thing. But people believed in it so much that it kind of manifested at the time.
Okay.
But
So it's
since
like
then, it's been a forgotten thing, and it's just not a thing anymore.
okay. So this would have been like the first draft of that, I guess. Then before it was mass produced with more arms.
Yeah, but that was for a short time.
Okay, so this was interesting. Whose patron was this? If it was alive for a little bit, just because of how powerful the belief was.
Fertility.
Fertility goddess. Lovely.
Jesus Christ, this is some it shit, man.
Right? Dog.
Spooky.
I'll
like relay back all the observations I make about
the fuck is that?
idol.
Yeah, Abel, she lets you know that this thing is absolutely perfect.
So she ain't missing no arms, and they're not going to be anywhere here on the ground.
This would have been the first iteration of this deity before it was finalized with more appendages.
So...
Also, you notice one striking, kind of off-putting thing about it. It has a goat head.
Oh.
The Met.
That's bad.
Holy shit.
A goat-headed goddess of fertility.
How much you think that's worth?
Well, considering this idol, this deity is not praised anymore. It hasn't been for a long time. Probably whatever the material is worth.
So it's just a hunk of platinum just sitting here.
I'm wondering where they got it.
If what you're saying is true, this thing would be considered an artifact. So, you could probably times the material's worth by 100 very easily, butter it up a little bit, and yeah.
I like your thought process. Leave it there for now. We'll just
Can I examine the case a bit more just to see, like, would touching this or moving this idol in any way trigger some horrible trap or cause anything?
With plain observation, you see nothing out of the ordinary. The curio cabinet is well crafted. It actually has glass in it, which you are mesmerized by for a while. Aside from that, the shelves are wooden, and it's a nice curio. And nothing. It doesn't look like anything would be. It looks like it hasn't moved for a while, but it also looks like it wouldn't matter if you did.
Also dusty?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of take a few steps away from the cupboard and just look around the room while every now and then eyeballing back to them. But I head to one of the doors on the bottom floor.
I have got 2 questions, Tyler, about this area.
Mm-hmm.
One, is this kind of the center area of the house?
Ish, yeah.
2, how big is this house, prospectively?
It is a 2-story, 6-bedroom house, or was.
Let me look at something real quick, because I would definitely like to cast Detect Magic. Because this place is spooky. This whole thing is spooky.
Especially with the music.
Dude, yeah. Fuck. That's just a random house.
And you know what? This is a place of worship right here on its own. Might as well get it figured. So let me find the specs on Detect Magic on that one. Okay, okay. I can detect any spells or magic within 60 feet. That's bigger than I thought.
So the whole house.
Good, a little bit. So, I'm going to roll it. Or, do I have to roll for that? Or does this give it automatically?
So it's an automatic thing, but I'm glad that you're deciding to do that. Go ahead and roll Constitution now.
Okay. Hey! 13! Best roll of the night from me.
Nice. This object itself was magical, and now only the orbs that are in its arms seem magical to you. Aside from that, something upstairs is fucking stupid, ridiculous magical, and it's a little unnerving.
Oh.
You all right there, bud?
You said you were looking upstairs, right?
I was, but the doors are closed, and like I said, I'm a bit too small to open people doors.
I can get it. Start to like find a couple of footholds.
Wait.
You can't get up the stairs.
I'm gonna climb up the fucking rafters. This is fucked up.
There's something very magical in there. Very, very, very magical.
Might be what we're looking for.
Perhaps. Let's just all go together if possible.
How are you gonna get up the stairs or the rafters with your stubby legs?
I kind of look at Lydia like,
I can ride on Abel's back.
how the fuck do you think he's getting up there? I slowly just look over to Zavish like,
The stairs are broken.
you want me to throw you, or are you climbing on me?
I walk my way over to you and start climbing up your back.
It's just...
Ew.
God damn it. I kind of stand there.
You scale your pirate friend here, and
The main
you scale the back of Abel, and you are able to reach the stairs. You pull yourself up, and you can clearly see that's a door.
It's a door.
I start
There's
climbing.
one to your left, and there's one in front of you.
Is there a bookshelf or anything I could use as footholds, or just like fucked up
Yeah,
wall
you
drywall shit?
you could fucking scoot some over here, probably.
I'm just making me a
Fly
small
over.
little climb up.
I fly over towards the door that I had wanted to be opened and like stand in front of it. Or float in front of it.
Oh my
As I'm here, like just climbing my way up there. So is it like an artifact? Is it a fucking thing? Person?
the
Wizard?
thing up there,
Yeah.
or the statue.
No, the fucking thing that we're all gonna go look at together.
So I know it's extremely magical. That's about it, right? I can't determine what kind of magic without an arcana.
Very true. However, where you were and where you are, you're looking at the object now. You can actually, you're looking towards the object now. You can actually cast detect magic one more time and actually see what's magical.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast detect magic while up here.
You could also just open the door.
Roll will.
I'm scared. Fuck yeah, that's 17 plus 1, I think. So you should be it. Let me go check.
The entire door glows, including the handle.
Oh, the whole room's magical. The whole room's magical.
The whole room or the door?
I'm gonna
I can see the door to handle the whole thing, right?
Yeah. The whole doorway and the handle. So like the door itself and the handle attached to it.
The door and the handle.
A magic trap?
We're gonna find out. I am willing to do this.
You shouldn't be.
My mind should be able to handle it just fine. If there's something kind of
So-
trapped within.
Must be important if the door's that magic.
Yep. Okay. I've got this.
Kind of climb up, finally get up to the top, just kind of just wait, and just lean on the fucking wall, just come on.
All right. I get on there. I get up to where I can open the door myself.
Okay. You walk up to the door. What do you do?
I take a deep breath in. I put my hand on the handle.
Roll wisdom.
Like will save or just wisdom?
Will save, sorry.
Okay. That works out. 16.
Oh, brother. You hear a voice. And both of you see this man fall to the ground.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, oh, shit. Fuck.
Zavish, you hear a voice in your head. It says, another one.
Zavish!
Oh, please don't be dead.
Another.
Another soul to work for me.
Work?
Indeed.
I'm not the best at that kind of business, but let's hear what you have to say.
Interested
who are
in
you, by the way?
collecting? You like begin to get a vision at the same time, and it like tears through the black at first, and a large demon-esque creature with curled horns and hoofed feet and just gigantic creature
Goat
stands
face?
over you, wings spread abroad, says, I am Nyx.
Nyx. Oh, like Greek Nyx?
Like goddess of darkness?
Yeah.
This is very clearly a demon.
Oh.
That's a demon.
Name.
It's a demon
Okay,
that's
demon. Okay.
that's falsely represented by man. Yes.
Oh, you know, the
Zavish!
exact thing I was hoping that guy wasn't. Okay.
Bring him back, bring him
Zavish.
back!
You lose 12 HP.
Oh. Oh, fuck. 12, you say?
Yes.
Let's see, is that even my armor class? Give me one sec. I have it in here somewhere. This application, how it's set up, is a little strange. Which I don't think I have 12 HP.
Well, I was going to clarify its psychic damage.
Oh. Okay. How do you want to go about that?
Well,
Does this thing seriously not have my... Hold on. Is that...
oh my God, Abel, as you're shaking him, he's seizing.
Oh god! Zavish! What the fuck? God! Oh fuck! I look up to Lydia like, what do I do? I haven't seen this.
Don't shake him.
Fucking shit! Okay. So maybe, do I know what this is?
No!
Like, wave my hand at him, like, don't shake him.
I'm not shaking him anymore! Fuck! Okay,
Take a breath.
I roll him on his side. Like, I just kind of roll him on his side. Like, okay.
He convulses
We're
a
doing
little bit
anything better
more.
than nothing?
While you're holding him, you can feel him like jolt in your arms, like it's not him doing this. He's completely out of control of himself. Like his biceps and triceps are flexing at different like intervals and shit. Like it's weird. Like he's being fucking possessed almost.
Question.
So it wasn't twice over my health, so that's a good sign.
Sorry.
Question: does psychic damage count as like an energy type?
Technically, yeah.
Cool. Can I cast resist energy on him?
Yes.
Okay. Ignores 10 or more points of damage / attack from a specific energy type. So, up to your discretion.
So I'm in the negatives right now, if that helps you any,
14.
Tyler.
You said 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, up to your discretion how well that does.
So,
Zavish, you awaken abruptly, and you now have the knowledge that this demon Nyx is trying to collect souls to break into the Earth realm.
Holy shit!
Fuck, shit, fuck, shit.
Zavish,
welcome.
you survive with 3 HP remaining.
Thank you. Bigger problem. There's a demon. There's a bad demon. Very, very bad demon in there.
In there.
Uh-huh. In the room or in the door?
I start to like pull out my blade.
It's in the door. Something. I touched it. I blacked out, and it came to me. Big winged demon named Nyx, and she's wanting to collect souls. She wanted me to work for her, and I was like, and then I got brought back.
Not a female, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Just clarifying.
Is it either or just do I not know?
It's not gender specific. It's a demon.
An amalgamation.
It's a fucking winged beast that wants to fucking eat things. Is what it looks
does
like.
not conform to your mortal binaries.
Right?
Let's burn this fucking house then. Fuck this place. I'd shovel fucking Zavish up under my arm. Let's get the fuck this house, dog.
Oh, there must be something important behind the door, no?
Do you want me to touch it again?
No. Is there by chance a window in the room that we would know
No.
of from like looking around the house?
I don't think we want to go in there.
Is there a hole I can throw
I
him
don't
in?
think this.
Can you see a
No.
hole? Lydia, can you see a hole up there? I can toss him in.
I could wood warp the wall.
Jesus.
I don't think we want to do that. Okay, did you not hear the whole demon, massive demon part in all this?
The door.
Yeah, but
not
she'd be in your
not
head,
in
not the room, right?
I don't think this works the same way it works with you.
What? Low
That
blow,
is-
first off, but still.
Damn. That was harsh.
All right, fuck. Let's get away from the fucking. Let's get the fuck away from the door, firstly, and
I'd appreciate that since it nearly killed me just now.
I'm gonna start like kind of like working my way down the fucking banister, and I'll just get down to ground level.
Oh god, how fucking worked over did that get me?
You're not feeling real great.
How does Zavish
realistically,
feel?
like- Yeah, like you feel dread. Like, oh my god, this is coming. Dread. You know the World of Warcraft Destroyer of Worlds, the big fucking winged demon dude.
Yes.
This is basically that dude for this world.
Fuck.
He is the equalizer to man. Like, if there's something that's supposed to like be used as a weapon to wipe everything off the face of the earth, this is the guy.
Why is he here, though? Why is it here?
I don't know. Came out for a snack like everyone else, apparently.
Well, it doesn't seem it could reach this plane yet.
I don't know. Got in my head pretty well.
Maybe that's how it gets through.
I mean, if he explained everything to us, then it's like, well, it said it hasn't gotten into this plane.
Burn this fucking house down and fucking solve that problem pretty quick.
And if this thing is a magical conduit that holds it in.
Well, then burning the house would release it, and that would be a problem. Okay, I see. Okay,
Can I still wood warp the wall next to the door just to see if there's anything interesting in the room?
Sure.
That laugh is concerning. I can't tell if that's I can't tell if that's not gonna do anything laugh or you're about to do something bad.
Go set Zavish down on a padded
Did
chair.
you not hear the bit I said about if this is a conduit?
Door, not the wall.
I can see the door in front of me. The magical. I can see all magical items as if, I can see through them. So,
Yeah.
you put two magical items, one in front of the other. I can't see the one behind it.
Yeah, so the door's not the door's magical, not the wall next to it.
Or the room.
Otherwise, the walls would have lit up if the room was magic. There's just something in the room, maybe.
Idea. Is there a room underneath the current room? Or is there a room underneath the
Room we want to get into.
Satan room?
3/4 of one, yes.
Actually, you know what? Tyler, I want to do an Arcana check on this door itself. I want to understand what it is.
Okay.
All right.
Also, real quick, just so I have it in writing, what year is this taking place in? Just so I have it.
Where we
500
are?
something CC. Yeah,
Yeah, 550 something. I can't remember now.
557.
Right.
I remember the last
So-
number was 7.
By the way, that's 21.
Yo, this is quite literally a door. It has been used before. It is also heavily enchanted to be protected against people that aren't supposed to touch it, evidently.
Demon actually
Oh.
real, or is it just a vision for those who aren't supposed to see it?
So, okay,
I can't answer that.
No, you can't, but we'll wait for Zavish to
So
say
Zavish
something
is going to
about
give it his best here. It seems that this is there's a chance it wasn't real. It seemed real. But it's most definitely enchanted with protective runes and meant to keep us out.
I don't know if I want to risk touching it. I don't imagine any of us are the right person.
Wait a minute.
I look to Abel. Perhaps your
Human
friend
pirate.
is right person.
Mish, you wouldn't know about the person in his ear. He hasn't told
Oh, no,
anybody,
pretty well
and I only
know.
know about the bug. Did you tell everybody?
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Every
He
now and
didn't
then,
tell
I
us.
just kind of talk to myself and shit happens.
He didn't tell anybody. I just know there's a bug on his ear because it's like a magic bug, but I don't know more than that.
I kind of look
Okay,
away,
then no, I wouldn't have said anything.
I'll
I
look
would assume
away to-
nobody's able to do it.
like the emptiness just across the room. Nyx, friend of yours?
Real?
Nick is
No
definitely
friend
not
of
my
mine,
friend.
for sure.
But you know of it.
He is a fable made real, yes.
Made real. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Who would be allowed to touch the door?
Uh, so, yeah, like... Do you have any powers against this thing?
No. Not really.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Nothing can protect you. I'm sorry.
I kind of look back to Zavish. No, dog. Okay,
handle especially is like the handle specifically is the magic part. Like the door is magical, but the handle specifically. Right?
I'm not too keen on. The whole thing is magical.
Hold on 2
yes,
seconds.
but you touched the handle, right?
Yeah.
I stand up away from Zavish and I move towards the room underneath the devil room. I like slowly walk over towards the door. Is there a door?
Yeah.
I like turn my back against the door, lift up a leg, and I'm gonna try and donkey kick the fucking where the handle is, while trying not to touch it with my skin or anything.
Why didn't you check if the door was unlocked?
I ain't trying to jostle no especially after your comment about the doorknob being cursed. I ain't fucking touching nothing with my skin.
But didn't Zavish say that was the only cursed door, is the one up there?
It's Zavish saying it. Am I willing to take that fucking risk? Hard no. I'm kicking the door.
Fair.
You kick the door and it feels solid. This is a good door.
This is a good door.
Oh great, this is a nice mahogany.
I kind of shake my leg from the pain. Okay, yeah, it might be. I'm gonna give it another kick real quick.
You kick it and you realize that the thud it's like dead. It's like a dead thud. It's like a solid, you hit something stupid solid.
Like you're kicking a tree.
Like, yeah, like if you were kicking a room filled with cement, this might feel like that.
There's no
There's
reverb.
nothing behind the door.
Okay, that's a no-go. Bad, very bad. No.
I can't sit. There's no way for me just to sit here and disenchant it, is there?
Probably take like 5 years.
Yeah, dude, it would take so long.
Yeah, I'm not high enough level for disenchant yet.
And you would have to have all the actual components to do that, because that is a ritual.
Yeah.
And I'm not like super on people's asses about ingredients and such, but if you're going to be doing something that takes you do something that takes days to perform or hours to perform, like, sorry, you better have all your candles and all your shit together.
Ritual with the door have to do with like the fire pit ritual we saw outside. Like
that was way far away from here.
I don't know.
That was very far from here. Sorry.
No, you're good. Just a thought.
I turn to the rest. Like, okay, we have information about this place. Fuck that door. Fuck this door. Fuck this house. And fuck that platinum statue.
No touchy.
But is this the kind of information, especially what he just fucking said?
Well, he just said he doesn't even know if it's real now.
But in the event that this is real, because now that we've seen everything that we've seen in the past, this for damn sure I'm willing to take with a air of fucking caution. But can we trust? Do y'all think we can trust the fucking old guy at the cabin with this fucking thing?
Him with it? I'm not sure.
You know what? Worst comes to worst, he tries it and
dies.
He has to deal with it.
Wait a minute. How many fucking people have been sent in here, and how many people have touched this door? That old man's got to know something. Did he just fucking send us as a bait trap?
Oh, good question.
Bitch.
We have information. Let's go fucking ask some questions. Should we grab that with a cloth?
Beat his ass is what you're going to do.
I point towards this little statue.
If you wish to grab it, feel free. I still want to wood warp the wall next to the door and see if I can see inside.
But you don't have to touch it?
No, because it's the wall next to the door.
Try it. I'm just gonna kind of stand there, just like.
Shouldn't we go with her in case that goes wrong?
Can stand.
I'll toss your
outside.
ass up there.
Fine.
And if something does go wrong, she's just gonna fall and land here anyway.
True, but I can at least tell you if something comes after us.
Oh,
then.
for fuck's sake. I'd take Zavish and up him up there.
Uh,
Zavish, you land with the thud.
plus wisdom, that'll be my 13. That'll be a 13 to warp the wall.
Oh, okay.
We're just sitting there. Anything?
Oh no, yet.
The wood starts to warp and change in front of you. It opens just enough for you to fit through. You peer into the room and it is dark. There doesn't seem to be any windows in here.
Darn. Want to use prestidigitation to like make a small light and like cast it out into the room.
You cast it into the room. Roll perception.
God, this music is not
Oh my
helping.
god!
I hate this so much.
This is the Halloween episode today.
Hate it. 14.
The light glides into the room and begins to like float-ish, right? And you see unlit candles. You see a mural on the wall. And you see looks to be another rendition of the same god in a statue form, much larger.
Same with the not enough arms and the 3 gems.
The
My
exact
goat head.
same.
Just big. Okay. What does the mural on the wall depict?
The light doesn't last long enough for you to get a great picture of what's happening, but as it scans across, you see 2 main figures in conflict.
The room is empty though, yes? Like there's nothing living?
You're not in there yet.
No, I know, but like from what I can see, there's nothing like living
From what you can
inside the
tell,
room.
it doesn't look like anybody's in there.
Oh, I'm scared. I can cast Prestidigitation as many times as I want, because it doesn't take up a spell slot for me, but I feel like that's kind of cheaty to keep doing.
It's totally fine because you're shooting out orbs of light that dissipate,
Okay,
so it
then
doesn't last forever.
I'm gonna do that
and-
again then. We'll be like,
All right.
but direct it towards the mural.
You shoot some light into the room one more time. You notice that there's a rug in the room that is it's black and it has like staining on it. You can't really see what the color is. The light passes over too fast. And then it gets over to the mural and you can see that there are 7 rings, 7 consensual rings that are the center focal point of these 2 gargantuan creatures fighting over. In the middle, you can see that this realm is the one in the center of everything. And then each other realm is named in runes. The light dissipates.
Oh, I hate this, especially because Redbeard's stupid music.
I just watched the fucking Faye just like, are you in the hole, like looking around?
I'm
with
like in the
light?
hole looking around. I haven't
Oh
gone
my
in. 'Cause I'm,
god!
like,
I just be
horrified.
loud, like, what do you see?
Oh god, screw it. Why not?
Did you
I'm
throw me
gonna.
a Redbeard?
I'm
No.
gonna make myself as like bright as I can be and like go inside the room.
Zavish,
Redbeard.
Zavish, what's she doing?
Okay, I'm up there. Okay, that's what I needed to know.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
up there.
he threw
I
you.
chucked your ass up there.
You weren't answering. If I didn't hear what you rolled out, so I was like, did he break his arm doing it? What the fuck?
You're at a 3
No.
HP and it's a 1-story chop.
All right, so I run up and I see her. I'm like, she's just going in.
What?
She's going in for some damn reason.
You have to
Yeah.
stop flying in order to fit through the hole. You have to drop your wings down in order to fit through.
Yeah, okay, I'll do so and like walk through the little hole.
You walk through the hole and you peer out, and you can't see much other than where you created this hole. There is an end table right here, and it has some interesting things on it.
If I make myself like as bright as I can be, does that help, or would I still just need
Yeah,
to
you
like
can-
cast light?
You can see better if you do that, yeah.
I will do so.
Hold up.
Oh my god.
Looking into hole after her.
Could I crawl in and like
Tavish is like on the floor, like, wait, what are you seeing?
I could give her a fucking platform to stand on and reach in and try not to fucking touch the wall.
Apparently,
my
there's
God.
a table under me, so.
Oh yeah.
Well, you walk onto the table?
Nope, I'm gonna keep flying. I don't want to touch anything. Or step
So
on any
you-
possibly runic papers.
Oh man, this is way, way crazier than I wanted it to be. So,
Oh my god.
instead of walking into the room and like only illuminating that area, you fly up. In doing so, you illuminate the room, the whole room.
I can see what's going on in there too. Fuck.
If you put your head at the hole, maybe.
Yeah, I'm doing that to keep an eye on you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You see towards the back of the room is this great statue of the same depiction as I gave you before. On the floor, however, is a series of runes in a circle. Several well burnt out candles stacked up upon each other, aligned very specifically in a triangle shape. You see ingredients for spell casting. You see other worldly things, like unnecessary things that people collect, like stashed about this place, or stacked up against this mural.
Offerings, huh?
Indeed.
What's in there?
You can see, can't you? There's a
It
ritual.
only see to a level.
There's a past ritual and definitely many offerings for this deity. And also a mural of this world and some gods fighting.
Oh, that's great. That's wait.
I know, it's very
Oh,
fun
shit.
stuff.
So you mean kind of like what's going on now?
Kind of, yeah.
Zavish, ask her how long that wood portal thing lasts.
How long does it last? The spell?
It's not a concentration spell, so until I dispel it. Until I decide
It's
I want to
indefinite.
Oh,
put it back.
I'm just kind of like pacing around in the fucking ground.
Yeah,
floor.
right. It just says it just says Ben's wood. That's it. That's the only description next to it, so it's not timed for concentration.
Okay, yeah,
so
it's basically permanent.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go examine some of the papers.
Oh. You float over to the right side of the room, further away from the hole. There's a desk. There's inkwells, several inkwells, one of which is spilled out onto the desk. As you look down at the papers, you see that there are several notations in language that I don't think you know, actually.
Okay, fair.
So you don't know what any of these things say, but it looks to be several lists of things.
Let's say, what languages do I know? Common and Sylvan. Okay. So no, I wouldn't. If it's anything other than that.
Well, you continue to look around a bit. Nothing really catches your eye until you notice that there's like one of these stacks is more full than the other for sure, and then they kind of trail towards the bottom of the desk, like towards you. You back up a little bit and look down, and you see that there is an old lady that is hella deceased.
I was about to say, what do you mean? Wait, was she trapped in here? Oh gosh. So there's just an old lady's corpse.
I'm gonna have you. You're gonna have to roll Arcana as well to kind of see what the hell is happening.
Okay.
Oh god, I feel like I have to get in there eventually.
You won't fit in here.
We're gonna have to make a hole.
Where is that? Intelligence. Oh, okay, that's fine. 16?
Good enough. You know that this is most likely some sort of self-sacrifice, as she has a dagger sticking out of her chest where her heart would be.
That's not good.
I'll assume I can still see everything going on, kinda.
You can probably only barely see anything, because I moved away from the door, so your area
probably can't even
dark.
see where she is now.
Shit, I can't see her anymore.
So, a lady self-sacrificed and killed herself. I'm assuming this is the ritual that made the door. I'm gonna head over to the mural and, examine that a bit closer. I can't read the paper, so it's not like I can do anything with that.
Yeah, you can't really read any of the writing on this at all, but you can tell that there's two gods, one with horns and wings and just an awesome aura about them, and the other with smoke somehow etched into the background, and like a great fog around this creature. It stands mightier and taller than the other one, and more I don't know, more better posture, I guess.
Okay.
But you can tell that this visage is skeletal in nature.
Oh. What does that mean?
It means it looks like a skeleton in some sort of clothing.
Oh.
No, that's
like a lich or a death god?
It would be akin to both, actually.
I'm going to make a jump of the winged horned thing might be Nyx, the demon, because they seem to worship it. Death thing might be a lich, might be Nerul. No. Oh wait, Zavish, how many languages do you know?
A handful.
Thanks.
If you give me time on anything, I can transcribe.
Scared to touch the paper, but I want to know if you can translate it.
You'd have to bring it here.
Alright, I'll grab one of the least ruined papers and bring it over to Zavish. Or at least just where he is in the hole, and just hold it up. Be can you read this? We don't really have time for transcribing.
Alright, I know. Let's see. I think, if I recall correctly, I know Gnomish, Common, Dwarvish, Abyssal,
holy shit, you know
Abyssal's
Abyssal?
Demon Talk, Celestial.
Okay, well, do you actually know? Okay, you know Draconic. That's cool. Okay.
Figure might as well. Gotta learn from the best. Might as well get all the
Picked a bunch of
aspects if I'm going
languages
to
and I
learn.
was like, I'm gonna learn them all.
Basically.
All right. So this is pretty close to Abyssal, but you would recognize that it is definitely not. This is definitely demonic.
Okay. Okay, so it's a demonic writing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you can't get all the details because of the difference in dialect. But what you do read is that this is a pact between Nyx and a succubi.
Oh! Well, we have a dirty little contract between between Nyx and a succubus. A succubi.
That's a succubus. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. So there's
Succubi
succubuses and incubuses.
multiple.
Oh, there's more than one involved?
So yeah, succubi.
Oh, there's oh.
We haven't met any yet, which is nice, but that's concerning that we now have more demons to worry about in the world.
Yes, that's Yep, we got demons. I can probably transcribe it later for the fuller details.
I mean, I could try and like slowly but surely get you every single paper on the desk, but that would take like 5 years.
Or we make the hole big enough for me to fit, one of the two.
High enough to make it big enough for me. We have so many spell slots before we decide to take a long rest.
Let me check.
From the bottom, just kind of like, I feel like we are overstaying our welcome here.
Feel like you need to shut up.
He doesn't even know what you saw yet.
I'm down there.
I'm telling Zavish everything I find, so Zavish can be calling back to him, but if Zavish decides not to, then I don't know.
Yeah, flapjacks are good.
Fuck you, Zavish.
I'm reading.
Fuck.
We're transcribing a demon pact.
You're what?
Dios, El Grande.
Spanish isn't even in this realm.
Swedish is. It's kind of funny.
But no, I'm gonna read it. Can I make an estimate of how long it would transcribe at least the first little bit of it?
You can take the time to do it this evening if you wished.
Yeah, I'll just if you want to grab anything else, grab the important looking stuff.
I go back over to the desk to try and figure out what important looking is.
Oh my lord, yes. You. Oh god, yeah. Roll spot, and I'm gonna keep in mind that you are a fairy that values things of the forest.
Okay, good thing I have high wisdom. On nat 17.
She brings back a griffin's claw and the feather of what is it? It's a black swan. You would know that these are summoning ingredients.
Are there any papers that look important that I bring over?
You pull over.
I mean, I'm not turning this down.
You pull over one or I guess two other papers.
Okay. Like here. These look important. If we need, we can maybe come back.
I mean,
there's a don't imagine her
everything
as
you grab for me, I am not disagreeing with. I will not turn down components.
Don't use them.
Abel, roll perception.
Okay. Me?
No, Abel.
13.
You feel a chill up your spine. The air around you gets colder.
Whoop out a fucking sword. Ah, fool. Immediately look over towards the cupboard where the fucking statue is.
The door's still open to the cupboard.
All right.
Do a quick 360 just to check the fucking area.
Nothing.
Worst comes to worst, we'll come back for the rest later.
I whisper to myself, are we alone?
Hell no.
Guys, we gotta go. We have
Coming.
gotta go.
I call back.
All right,
I'm like,
then.
we're coming.
Oh, shit, how do we get back down? Oh,
I'm
wait,
fine
feather
now.
claw.
You need a jump. Don't waste a spell slot. It's like a 2-foot jump.
Is it? You're gonna
No.
throw me up here.
Well, yeah, but how far do you think you
I
can
can't
throw?
place you on a roof, but I could chuck you up there. Like chucking a bag of feed up on the fucking top shelf.
Not the funnest task in the world. All right. Tyler, how far does it look to me?
You could jump to probably the other set of stairs. Like the other half
Okay.
is not fucking broken.
Doing it. Fuck it!
Roll dexterity, sir.
Oh, that's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. That is... cheat. That is a 12.
I fucking called that. That's funny. I said that in my head. Okay.
My stats make my rolls pretty average.
Yeah. You land not super smooth, but you catch yourself on the steps and take a few more steps to get your balance. But you get yourself-
I'm not dead.
You aren't.
Nope, can't get rid of me
Zavish-
that easily.
Zavish, it's colder down here.
Oh,
Yeah.
the temperature dropped in the middle of the night. Let's leave. I'm scared.
I'm gonna
Because-
look back up to the second floor. Are you still in the room,
Yeah,
or
I'm
did you fly
taking-
out?
No, I flew out as soon as I gave Zavish everything, and he like put it in his bags.
Yeah, I carried everything on me. So I feel the temperature dropped. Can I roll an Arcana to have an idea? Because I have an idea. Nope, not one again.
You have no idea, but there's some here.
Yeah, there's something here on the. Let's just read it.
No
Let's
shit.
not.
I'm gonna have like one of my
And-
swords fucking drawn, just kind of backing away.
All right, time to go.
Yeah. I'm fucking waiting until everyone's out and fucking stepping away from the house.
All right, out the door. Wrapping it up.
On the window. Through.
Yeah.
You guys make it outside of the house, and as you go to, do you close the door, Abel?
Dude, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking edge that bitch close with my foot. With my hand still on the fucking sword, just like, fuck this.
As you go to close the door, right before it would be closed, it feels like it pulled closed.
Fuck this.
Something does not want us in that house.
I'm taking a step back, fucking just kind of looking at the house as we keep fucking backpedaling.
It's eerily quiet, not even the sound of insects. So you get further away from the house, and you start hearing more of the wildlife.
Jesus.
You make it back to the main street, and the girl's already, like, outside of her house, kind of waiting on y'all.
Ugh. Okay, I want some answers on that shitty house. Oh,
She says, "What do you mean?"
Oh, geez.
that place is bad. Very bad.
Is what?
There's a demon in there. Well, at
Literally.
least something like that.
She
There's
says,
a lot
"Hold your
going on.
tongue.
There's a lot of demonic
Hold-
business.
Hold your tongue. My God. Inside, please."
Also, it's pretty cold.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yes,
It's
that
not
happens when a
as
demon
cold
is
now.
present.
Happens when a lot of things are present. I don't. None of them are good. I don't know right now.
Oh yeah, because good things aren't cold unless they're like ice cream.
Says Lydia. Never even fucking seen ice cream.
I don't think they have either.
Yeah.
They don't have freezers.
You,
Right?
you can make ice cream.
In the medieval ages?
And, like, eat it right now.
I mean, ice cream's been around a long time.
I wouldn't know. I don't know the history of ice cream.
I mean, I'm not sure about medieval ages, but I mean, I've seen how they make it I've seen how my meemaw makes it, and there ain't no fridge involved.
No.
Oh yeah, I did that in like my high school science classes. You make ice cream with like ice and salt.
Hmm.
Just grind it up and use a mixer to kind of get it all solidified.
Real quick, do they put down the writings that they jotted
They
out
brought-
and shit?
She has it.
Yeah, he brought them.
Yeah, I have everything with me.
Okay.
All right.
Looking at it, does the bug pipe up, or do I see, like, would I recognize anything on that paper?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to lay everything out and start transcribing as best I can. I'm going to keep busy with this for a while.
There we go.
Hmm.
Feel free to ask questions. I'll answer them as best I can. I'm a bit distracted, though. Would you like me to make the roll real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, please.
All right. Come on, please be good. Oh my God, yes. Okay, so it's a natural 19, but I get a plus 10 to it.
Cool.
All right. So I'm transcribing at my best.
Yeah.
Thank God for skill points.
It says that these group of siren have decided to pledge allegiance to this old forgotten god. They pledge to bring him back so that he may reclaim his place on this plane.
So, you're not gonna like this, fellas. They're wanting to bring a god back.
The elf in the room pipes up. There's a lot of that going around right now.
Yep.
So destroying that house would essentially release whatever the fuck is in it.
Or it's just a doorway, and destroying it would be impossible with fire.
Yeah.
If it is as you say, then it's probably a portal already, and the succubi have been using it.
Portal I stuck my hand on.
Yeah, that was not smart.
I thought it'd be something nice for once. Another one down for the optimist.
Unfortunately, that is the state of things.
Pacing around the room, like arms
He's
folded.
like, I'm not even sure what to make of that. I have my own problems.
So before we even showed up,
Oh, what's
that was a controlled thing right there in that one place. That was it.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't live in town at the time, but yeah, that's what I heard.
So in the event that whoever the fuck had that built or made, and if they come back, they have access to it and they can open that thing up.
I guess? But I haven't seen anybody go into that house in 30, 40 years. Well, except for that one time.
That one
great
time.
though?
Well, there was a group of adventurers that went to go check out the house on their own volition. I actually told them not to. I hadn't seen anybody out there for so long, I didn't think it was right. But they went out and checked it out anyway and never really came back to say anything about it.
And you're telling us this now.
Well, I didn't have any information. They went and saw it and then they just took off. They left the town and that's all I know.
Okay.
Well, if I saw something like that, I'd want to ditch town too, to be quite frank, but we have a job.
Okay. Agreed. File that one for later. I need a drink.
I need a lot of things.
I'm gonna just make my way out of the fucking house and start walking towards the tavern.
Yeah, Oliver's already in there, talking up a storm, trying to get information out of everybody that's in there. There's only like 3 people here.
I just walk straight to the bar. 2 ales, please.
Rather large gentleman turns around, apron over, like a wash rag over his shoulder, and he pours you 2. Hey, hands him over.
I take basically double fist him.
Oh shit.
I'll walk him over to a fucking table close to where Oliver is, set one of them down, and before even sitting down, kill one. Set that cup down, set my ass in a chair, put my hand on the fucking cup, and just kind of sit there thinking what the fuck? I kind of fill Oliver in on the shit that's going on, or the shit that we just fucking saw over there.
Yeah.
To the best of my
I don't know what
abilities.
he's gonna do with that information because he's super into dark magic, and I think he would want to go investigate as well.
Yeah.
To be honest, but I was gonna go with the fact that he was too busy talking to people to talk to y'all.
Okay, so if he doesn't address me, then I'm not. Yeah, I won't cover that with him just yet.
Yeah, I'm sure he's curious, but he's more curious about other things right now for sure. So, and Balak is just babysitting him, I guess, like keeping him from being too much for other people.
Yeah.
I could see that.
God bless there.
So, yeah, I guess you guys just sit at a table and discuss this into the evening.
Morning?
Huh?
Would it be morning?
You might want to sleep.
I want to sleep.
I'll say, like, I'm hitting this in and then I'd be going to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tavern in 2 different places. Unfortunately, in this town.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd like basically my events of that night after the fucking seeing everything go down, go to the tavern, slam a couple beers, get a little drunk, and head over to the inn and pass out since like it had been a full ass day.
Yeah, for sure. Quite some sights in that day. So you wake up in the morning, and there's like 15 people that live here, and they're all kind of out and about doing their shit.